Hello, my name is Naomi, and today I will be presenting my midterm project on the Marquis de Lafayette, often called the hero of two worlds. I chose Lafayette because his life connects both American and French history in a unique way. I was intrigued by how a young French nobleman risked his fortune, reputation, and personal safety to fight for American independence, and then returned to France to advocate for liberty and constitutional government during a turbulent revolutionary period. Lafayette's story combines military courage, political vision, and personal dedication, making him a fascinating figure to study. Lafayette was born in 1757 in France and was orphaned at a young age. Despite his noble upbringing, he was drawn to Enlightenment ideals, believing strongly in liberty and human rights. At just 19 years old, he volunteered to fight in the American Revolution, paying for his own journey and military supplies. He served as a major general under George Washington, fought in key battles such as Brandywine and Rhode Island, and played a crucial role in the Virginia campaign that led to Cornwallis's surrender at Yorktown. After returning to France, Lafayette continued his political efforts, co-authoring the Declarations of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, and commanding the National Guard. Although he faced imprisonment during the radical phase of the French Revolution, he remained committed to liberal reform. Later, in 1824 to 1825, he toured the United States and was celebrated nationwide, solidifying his legacy as a symbol of freedom and transatlantic friendship. During this project, I learned how complex Lafayette's life truly was. I was surprised by how much personal risk he took, both financially and physically, to support the American cause. I also found it interesting that while he is celebrated as a hero, his legacy in France is more controversial because he favored moderation over radical change. What struck me most was seeing history through his letters and correspondence. It made his decisions feel personal rather than just events on a timeline. It helped me understand the human side of history, courage, idealism, and the difficult choices leaders must make. For this project, I used a combination of secondary and primary sources. Secondary sources like Britannica, HistoryNet, and Colonial Williamsburg helped me get a clear overview of Lafayette's life and political significance. For primary sources, I examined Lafayette's letters and documents from Mount Vernon, Founders Online, Gilder Lehrman, and Fordham University libraries. Working with these primary sources was both rewarding and challenging. Some letters were difficult to read or required context, but they offered a direct connection to Lafayette's thoughts and experiences. Using both types of sources allowed me to analyze his life more critically and understand the debates surrounding his legacy. In conclusion, Lafayette's life demonstrates how one individual can impact multiple nations and generations through courage, dedication, and belief in liberty. Studying him not only gave me insight into the American and French revolutions, but also taught me how to critically engage with historical sources. Thank you for listening.